been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by Darius Washington.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Matt Milano there to stop it. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Jackson escaping to his left. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 26-yard line. They'll go play action here with Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Darius Washington. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now Jackson on the move. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. A try here for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 13-0. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. But it looks like the Bills are going to get it back. A fortunate break there.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry.
Number 22, Derek Henry, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now
on 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 17-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. It's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, it is Kyle Van Noy. He's got his first sack of the season here early in Week 1. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Ravens out front. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Take the handoff, and now it's Allen. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Nate Wiggins, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
Robbins in punt formation for the Bills.
Here's Wallace to return. And it's a good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield. Real quick, man. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Pistol formation with Jackson. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 18.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Rolling to the left. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Buffer's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. T.J. Sanders, the 2nd-round pick, showing that athleticism. He's got a sack here in his debut.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Getting out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 32 yards. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Allen now on second down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington. And the Ravens will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, like, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second down, Jackson. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 5. Throwing Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Baltimore. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Greg Russo working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Hopkins sent in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Allen scrambling to his left. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There to make the tackle. It is 2nd and 6. Going to go right back to Henry. Up the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a toss, running left. It's Henry. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
They've talked about the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Allen working from the pistol. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Third and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Teams took. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This returnable for Wallace. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run it with Henry. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Damar Hamlin up for the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Second and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Pushed out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the back at at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Jackson now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Ravens bring their punt team out.
For the Ravens.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At the 42-yard line.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On third down, Jackson. Forced out to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And this ball incomplete on third down. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this one's going to land out of bounds as the market inside the 20.
15-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Carry for Cook. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 44-yard
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Gazelle. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
A little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Ooh. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Jackson, rolling right. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion goes Likely. On the give, here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll drop to throw. To the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. This one completes to Palmer. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
He connects with Palmer on that one. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain. So it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Allen going to throw for it. That's taken in. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Finding yourself down to your final.
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay, and I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call, and it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it tricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.